The idea of making a learner independent is largely missing. I mean, this is something that I have observed right from school. For instance, when a child asks a question in school, which the teacher may feel stupid or irrelevant, how does a teacher generally respond to that question? Ah, you don't know, sure, sit down, stupid, or whatever. I say the thinking ability of the child is killed even at that stage. The next time the child won't ask that question, right? It's very sad. So for the child, that question is absolutely important. We don't think like a child at that point in time. We always, look at our, employ our own thinking strategies and say, look, that's a very stupid question, right? Sometimes we don't know the answers, right? Ourselves. And therefore we call it stupid, right? And then, the same trend continues and the teacher continues to have a hold throughout, even in our universities. See, I always believe it's a beautiful saying. I don't know who said it, but then a good teacher is one who becomes progressively irrelevant.
Wow, such a great
Right?
statement.
Absolutely. I love it. I mean, you should become irrelevant slowly. And that's how you develop, a student. That's how you make the person independent. But sadly, even in universities today, we find the same old traditional conservative pedagogical methods. Our evaluation methods are still worse, I would say. Still, we depend on rote, learning, memorization. You go for an exam, sit in the hall for 3 hours, and then reproduce, whatever you learned. I mean, this is very sad. And sometimes I feel our regulatory bodies like the UGC is also to a large extent contributing, to this mess. All right. Of course, once in a while they say, well, these are radical changes that we are trying to bring about. But then, in general, we are still encouraging the same conservative style of learning, and we're not, able to get out of this, rut, very sadly.